Hello family. Welcome back to my channel.
Alright, cool.
Hello family, welcome back to my channel. It's the Afro-Bum Queen and the Afro-Bum King is still joining us. If you are joining us for the very first time on this channel, we talk about hair, we do hair stuff, we talk about relationship, we talk family, we talk marriage, we talk faith, we talk businesses, we talk absolutely everything, okay? So welcome, you are in luck. We are doing a Valentine special. Unfortunately, this is our last episode, but do feel free to go back and check out the other 3 episodes that we did on this Valentine special and go and binge and then tell us what you think. Guys, I just want to thank you so much for this month. You've been absolutely amazing. You've been watching, we've been getting your feedback. Thank you, and it's so lovely to hear all those stories and all those things that God has been doing in your lives as partners, and we are so glad. So please go ahead, share these videos, like, and hit that subscription button, okay? Become part of this family, babe. Welcome.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Once again.
It's good to be here for
one last time.
the last time.
Yeah, well, it was nice having you for the past 3 weeks. Today is the 4th, and we are grateful that you were here. So let's drink from that well of wisdom one last time.
Yeah, I really had a good time, enjoyed myself being here, discussing stuff. I like discussing stuff.
He talks a lot, guys, so you can imagine our arguments.
I like conversation. She also talks a lot. It says that.
So you can imagine
that she has met her match.
Hey, I have, guys, and those who know me, they know how difficult they can get. But I've met my match, and I don't think if I was married to another guy, I would have lasted. That guy would have just walked out on me without even saying a word. He'll be like, I'm done, and just pack his bags and go. But this one will stand there and tell me my things.
Nothing true. You really like the first part of your statement. The second part, me standing there telling her things, it's a bit exaggerated.
No.
But the first part, I'm telling you, it's funny in a sense that it's so true. Another guy,
you know, he always says, babe, should I die or anything? My advice would be, don't get married again. I don't think another guy will be able to stand you. But anyway, all in love, right, babe?
Yes, my love.
All in love.
Always, it's a case of, you know, we all have our grace, you know, for different situations.
Yep.
So I have grace for you. God has given me grace for you, to handle you, to be able to, you know, to be compatible and compatible and deal with you. Yeah. And you also have my grace, because it is also through, like, in reverse. Another woman would have, like, walked a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know. So you've got grace for me. So grace
apparently there's a friend of ours who loves to say that. Exactly. So guys, we are ending it on a very light but important note.
Yeah.
Romance.
Yeah, which is very important in
another pillar
in a relationship, in marriage. It's very important.
Another pillar, because like we all know by now, we all have different love languages. So if somebody does not speak your love language, you end up being dry, then you've got nothing to give. You know, we all believe, or we all know by now, that you need to love yourself before you can actually be able to love the next person, right? We don't need affirmation first before you can actually love. But if you already love yourself, then you need that person to love you in a certain way, receive it back in order for that love to overflow. Okay?
You know, this love language thing, that dude who wrote that book that everyone knows about. Like, we can't say 2 words when we're discussing romance without
love language.
That love language thing. It's always quoted.
Well, yeah, that guy has found it, guys. He's nailed it.
Amazing. And I'm sure he has really coined it. It's like a made a lot
He totally coined it.
Yeah, I'm sure he has coined it. Yeah, but having said that, it's so true. You know, this thing is it's a two-way street. If you're going to get any, you have to give some.
Yes. So romance at the beginning of the marriage versus romance 3, 5, 8 years down the line.
My love, in the beginning, it's you was in our situation. People, I'm sure they've watched the first video and they've heard how we met. You know, us jolly much was like the period of jollying
is within the marriage
for us.
It's the preparation of the wedding.
It was not that, you know, it was not that long. So within the first few months of being married, Kengoku, what you're trying to do is try to figure out. You're trying to figure each other out. You're trying to send feelers and try to figure out how. What are the buttons of this person? You know, when you
where to press,
and stuff like that.
Out.
Yeah, what does she like? What does she hates and stuff like that? And I can openly say that in the beginning, you are lucky if ever you don't get embarrassed a few times.
Yeah.
You know, trying this in a and you were so sure that it was going to work. Reception, it was so underwhelming. It was a lot.
You know, when you're used to being in a game and then you come to the marriage, you bring out all your game, and this game is like it's like you're not pressing the right buttons. So it's very.
It happens a lot in the beginning. You know, you used to take whoever or to the places that you know that they're gonna get you somewhere they work, and this person comes and you take that person to those places and the reception is not what you were hoping for. And you are a little bit embarrassed, and sometimes you end up being emotional about it.
I'm trying my best.
I really tried my best. Yeah, it's in the beginning we're trying to figure each other out. It's the same thing in terms of sexual romance as well. You're trying to figure out so many things. You game in a certain way. You try that way, and the person is like. If you are lucky, because normally in the beginning people don't say.
No.
People don't say, they just keep quiet. And the worst case scenario might be a person letting you think that
you're on the right
nailed it. Or you got nailed by the situation.
Okay. That is so funny. But in your case, what do you think? Was I quiet, or did I tell you up front that, babe?
I think in the first few months, to be honest, you were scared of embarrassing me. You didn't say much, then you start staying together helps, babe, a lot. In a sense that I see during the day, and when we are not sexual, I see what makes you happy.
Yeah,
now, I'll do something spontaneously, and I was not even aiming to tickle your fancy.
Then you see that that was a party.
Then I get a response, and I see that wow, you are on the cloud nine. You're happy about this. So I kind of start to learn and see what makes you happy. So now, even now in the bedroom, if your response is underwhelming, I kind of now see that the response was really underwhelming. But to answer your question, after some time, not like a long time, really, it was not like a long time. After some time, you started being open about it to say, that does not work for me. That does not work much, and that does not work. Embarrassing. This has worked. This has ever worked.
Experience, guys. Experience.
If this move has ever worked. By the way, guys, before we got born again, Tina Banye, we were in the world, so.
Of which, if it was up to me, I'd say everybody stay virgin until they get married, because the experience that this is one. I don't want to call it a job, but this is one area in life where you don't need the experience. I would rather you come in here and start the job on a clean slate. That's just my opinion.
Wow.
But because I don't know any better. You don't know any better.
Oh.
And whatever we figure out,
I get your point.
You know,
I get your
then I can't say underwhelming, overwhelming.
Because you don't know.
Because I don't know. You know, this is the only thing that I know. So I think it will be less work that way. So for me, babe, in the beginning of the marriage, I think romance in general was just spontaneous. There was not much work put into it. In our marriage, we avoided the honeymoon stage in a sense that we started working. We digged in immediately. If I did not like something, I had to say it right there and then, babe, this is not going to work. Because why? I'm in this for the long haul. Same thing. He will be like, I don't take rude people. You're not going to come here and be rude. So in the midst of that foundation, because we laid a very thick, you know, people who know that our first 2-3 years of marriage were rough in a sense that we were building. We were laying the foundation so that we can have the honeymoon stage for the rest of our lives. So during that building process, the romance, because we were in love, we were in cloud 9, so as to speak, it was just happening on its own. It was not intentional, it was just happening. And then when we got over the foundation and now we are like, okay, now we understand each other, we have an understanding. If you are hungry, dude, you do your thing. If I want to cook, I will cook a storm. If I don't feel like it, I'm not going to feel like it, and he's okay with it. Now when we get to that, the romance now is no longer spontaneous. We're no longer on cloud 9. We need to be deliberate. All of a sudden, you need to deliberately buy me flowers. You need to deliberately kiss me on the cheek. You need to deliberately spank me. You know, stuff like that. So what has worked for us?
Mom found this girl with this spank.
Baby, we tell the spiritualize on the way. By the way, we thank God when it goes well in there.
There's a clear difference between
the beginning
and the later on. And the later on. Yeah, as I was saying, the gifts, for example, you fumble your way around trying to find the right gift for the person because you don't know what they like. You're still learning. You know,
I like money.
What they like. And I think themselves as well, they are still trying to figure out somehow.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
You still figure out yourself.
Oh, okay.
So like,
what is it that
I really appreciate when a person, you know, Others, on the other hand, have already figured out, like, in terms of maturity, we differ.
Yeah.
Like, they've figured out, like, long time ago, what do they like and stuff like that. So, for example, I know now that you
like money.
Yeah, I know you like money. You know?
But that's not a romantic gift.
And every woman, and we're speaking romance, every woman, they do like money.
On top of that, so money is the foundation.
It's not actually.
Like it's the one thing you do, then the rest will follow.
Money is just oil that greases the wheels, and that's it. As far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Now, but I know now that, for example, you don't do chocolate. I didn't know then. Because chocolate would always go with flowers, we understand. So I know now that flowers go alone, they don't go with chocolate.
Love my flowers,
because
I don't love
I bought the chocolate the other day, stayed on the fridge for like more than a week. So I realized, okay, this person does not like, and she told me eventually, when I, this chocolate, and she was like, to tell you the truth, I'm not into chocolate that much.
The waste, guys.
And two, you love traveling.
Love the road.
She loves traveling.
Oh, I love the road.
And again, isn't there a hlukile between in the beginning and
now?
Then having people around, having people around, or us being amongst people, it's something that we cherished, like we kind of liked, But as we grow older in the relationship, this woman wants to come back from work and
just stay,
and like we spend the entire weekend like entertaining people. Yeah, so she just wants her man and
and my kid,
and her kid, and that's it. And I've kind of joined her in that. I enjoy her presence in the house, even if she doesn't say anything. Even if she's just in the house, just going up and down, she doesn't say much, just cleaning her house and stuff like that. I just enjoy her presence. I think before, that would like bore me to death, her not saying much,
we go somewhere?
and just cleaning, and we're just sitting and stuff. So the romance changes, I think, with time. Yes,
it does. One thing that does not change though on my side is the traveling. Like umzekelo, now September is our celebratory month, right? And then there's a friend of ours who is throwing her husband a birthday party in September. And when I was speaking to her, I said to her, listen, if you take the long weekend, September's long weekend, on the 22nd, which is a Wednesday, is our anniversary, and a few days before that is my birthday, and a few days after that it's going to be his birthday. I'm like, then we'll take the whole week off. We'll take the whole week, do a road trip all the way to the Eastern Cape, do whatever it is that we want to do, just grab in some romance while we're at it. So instead of us going on the day, attend the function and then come back, I see an opportunity to just spread this thing and turn it into a romantic trip. And I can't wait.
Yeah, no, I think when it comes to the traveling, I was always a traveler. Even in my youth days, I was always a person who likes to travel around. But I had kind of slowed down by the time I've met you. You know, I've kind of slowed because of school and stuff like that. So I'll just go to preaching assignments and stuff like that. But after we got married, my love for the road, came back again, because you were the person that really likes to travel. I love it. So I really enjoy our trips. If there's one thing that I really enjoy, one of the things that I really enjoy in this marriage is you taking the trips. Listen,
the trips, they just bring a whole new type of fire every time.
And she sleeps during the road now. I'm the one that's driving.
But I'm always on cloud 9 when we're on the trips. There's no waking up on the wrong side of the bed when we're out there. Like, it is the fuel.
She's an outdoor person.
Yes, it is the fuel. When we're not in this house, we are just out there, we're just gone. Listen, that's the fuel. I just feel in love from this minute I step out of this door. I get on cloud 9 and I don't get off until we are back. So when we are back, I go back to, okay, I love my husband, but I'm not on cloud 9, okay? And I'm allowed.
Yeah, no, listen, she's gonna be one of those old ladies that wants to travel. After
my retirement, mine is all going.
Like they do traveling and stuff like that. She really loves that.
I love it.
Yeah, she loves that road.
Can't wait to start doing other countries.
Yeah,
Corona must leave us.
We really pray for that as well. Yeah, we've been cooped up for long. I'm sure she's one of the people that have suffered a lot under lockdown.
In terms of being cooked up, it's been bad, guys. It's been bad. Guys, I even enjoy just moving from here to go see their parents. The mere fact that there's traveling involved. Grata mare, okay? Whether it's a car, it's a plane, it's a train, I don't care, as long as I'm on the move.
It reminds me of a guy that I know, I'm not going to name on the camera, of course. He really loved cars so much, to such an extent that when his friend's dad would take a car from the driveway into the garage, he would force that
to get into
the car so that
he feels Marais a little bit.
No, that guy really loved Marais so much. So yeah, guys, romance is something that that couples cannot afford to let die.
No,
in marriage, it's super important.
So whatever works for you, please make sure you keep that fire burning. Whatever it is that works for you, that is your formula. You have found it. You can expand it, you can diversify it, you can do whatever you want with it, but make it your thing. It's very personal, it's relative. What we like to do in order to keep the spark alive, it's not necessarily what you like. So that what you like, do you, babe, do you. Okay?
Yeah, and be deliberate about it.
Yes,
as time goes.
Of course.
In the beginning, yes, it's spontaneous.
It will come on its own.
Yeah, because as you said, in that honeymoon phase and stuff. But as time goes,
you need to be deliberate.
Like there are other things like children, are here, and now your attention is kind of
divided.
Divided and stuff like that. You have little time for yourselves. So it is important that you
become deliberate.
You become deliberate about it.
All right, guys.
Take kids.
Send them away when you can. So that you can just have the two of you. Yo, guys, before the kid, it was so nice.
Yeah,
it was full time nice.
It's always like that.
But now we have to deliberately plan for the kid to go away so that it can be nice again and. But otherwise, it's been great. It continues to be great. As we grow, I think we will evolve.
Yes.
So
the evolution will
it will continue. We'll end up starting to like other new things that we didn't know, that it also keeps the fire alive. But whatever works at that time, we go with it. Like we said, there's no blueprint, and there's nothing that says because this one is what keeps the fire alive, then we can try other things, So yeah, guys, that's that.
Yeah, I think we're done.
This is a wrap. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for keeping up with me these 4 weeks. Okay, do you like doing this?
Yes, I'm gonna be doing my YouTube as well.
Soon, yeah.
So I've been doing like clips of it on Facebook. So very soon it's gonna be on YouTube as well. So yeah, I don't mind the camera. I'm an actor, So when it comes to these things, I was not saying it in that way. I'm just reminding you that I'm comfortable, behind the camera. Liking it, I guess I'm okay with it.
Okay. Thank you, babe, for coming. You're the best.
You're welcome, my love.
Guys.
You are natural, by the way, behind the camera.
Thank you. Of course, he will say that. Thank you guys for watching. He has to say that. Thank you guys so much.
No, you're good. I'm not.
Thank you. Okay. We are out of here. Thank you for watching. Continue to share, subscribe, like, and we will see you in the next installment of
I am coming on YouTube. So please be on the lookout.
Thank you guys. We love you.
Bye.